Good late afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Tuesday, the 27th, I think, 20-something. I don't know. Forget the number, but whatever. It's April? Yeah, it is. I know the month. I do know that. But Lord have mercy. Okay, I've been going through this process 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, I think. I don't know how much I've said in previous videos about how much I was taking and why I took so much, what led to, it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters now is sobriety. It's kind of a fucking shame that I waited so long, but they say everything happens for a reason. So I was supposed to see something. I was supposed to learn something, or know something from my experiences. Did I? I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But I did want to get on here real quick. I know I wanted to make update videos every day. Okay, anyone that has gone through anything like this will tell you that there's not much that I don't even eat every day. That's how bad it is. I don't have the energy to get up and cook. I don't want to cook. I'd rather, and I know it's bad for me, so there's a process here, and I'm gonna stick to it. It's get clean as fast as I possibly can because I have to go back to work. Okay, my mistakes in life have culminated in me having to take out personal loans with enough money, or I had to get enough money to take time off of work to be able to do this. Okay, and I'm going to be cutting it fucking close. I'm going to be cutting it close, but I don't care. There's only one thing that is really important to me right now, and that's getting my son. That's all I give a fuck about. And getting clean. But that's the whole reason I'm getting clean is to get him. Because there's I'm not going to be Mr. Nice Guy when this is all said and done. Now, to people that I know and people that I love, absolutely. I will be the same person I've always been. I will be there for you if you need me for anything. I don't care what it is. I don't care what time it is. I'm going to be there. But for you motherfuckers that I don't know, who want to run around thinking and acting like you have the right, the God-given right, to tell other people, law-abiding citizens, how they can live their life and how they can raise their children, I got something for you. I got something for you. This is far from over. Far from over. Not only, okay, I'm going to watch what I say because I don't want my shit taken down. I'm sure I've had a lot of videos taken down already. I took some of my old videos down on my own. Because I got to a point where I just could not keep my mouth shut anymore. I had to say something. I had to do something. The idiocracy that I see around me every day is getting beyond irritating. Okay? We have to realize what's really going on. And that's a big pill to swallow because most people have no clue. No clue. Okay, just do a small history lesson in your head. Okay, I was not the greatest student in school, but it wasn't because I was dumb. It's because I was lazy. and I had nobody there, well, I did, but it didn't work, okay? It didn't work. It didn't. Well, I did pay attention. I listened. I learned. I was just no good at doing my homework. I said, you got me in school for 7 to 8 hours a day. Fuck you. I'm not doing work when I get home. I was a little asshole. I was stupid. I didn't know anything. Okay? But really, I mean, I'm glad I did it that way, because those people do not have your best interest in mind. They do not. Not even close. Not even close. Okay? Vipers. Den of vipers is who we have chosen to run everything. Everything. Well, I say we chose them. We didn't. We didn't choose any of them. Okay? They were all born into or stabbed and stomped and fucking murdered their way to the top. Because that's what we're dealing with. Okay? And this ain't some, I'm not even going to say the words. There's 2 of them. And both of those words were connected by the same people who's running the fucking show right now. So that should tell you something. That first, I don't know why. I should be looking into the camera, but I'm self-conscious, so I'm not. I look at me, which is fucking stupid. But anyway, look at how the people in charge treated every possible scenario that they came across. Big, small, major. I mean, from the beginning, look at what happened to the people that were native to this land before we got here. Okay? I know that the media would like every single fair-skinned person to just give up everything they've worked for. Give up everything that they've sacrificed for. No, I do not have guilt. I didn't do it. My family didn't do it. No one in my family. I've never done any of those DNA, 23andMe, Ancestry, none of that shit. That's why I don't do FB anymore. I'm not giving these motherfuckers the ammunition they need to take me down. Because I guarantee you that's what they're going to do. That whole social credit score shit you've been hearing about, if you have, most people haven't even heard about that. They have no clue. They have you so distracted by everything. Everything is a distraction by design. Everything. Sports. Actors, actresses, award shows. Fucking mainstream media. They gave the governor of New York an Emmy. How do you people not see that this is a game that they have rigged in their favor? Okay, I need my head straight for when the time comes, because it's coming. It's coming. Might not, it might be, I could be an old man when it gets here. I don't know. Don't know. Have no idea how far they're willing to push it and how far we're willing to be pushed around. I saw a video yesterday, and I shit you not, as bad as I felt, and I felt fucking bad. I felt horrible. I saw a quick video, and it was not covered on any mainstream legacy news, but of course, the revolution is not going to be televised. Okay? Number one, the revolution will not be televised. The revolution is counterproductive to what they have going on, and if they own all the media, It's not good for business to go showing that you're being taken out. It's just logic. Okay? So we have that. I'm baffled some days, a lot of days, because I think back to when I was a young, probably even before a teenager, when I was a preteen. I wouldn't say I was a hellraiser, but I was a class clown. I loved it, loved making people laugh. I still do. Laughter is the best medicine for everything. Everything. Whoever made that statement was a genius, because it is. It is. I believe that we exercise muscles in our bodies and in our brains when we laugh that we don't at any other time. None. So laughter is a medication. Okay, I got sidetracked, but the video that I saw there was a freedom party in Hyde Park in London. I think it was over the weekend. A lot of people, just like you and me, hardworking, tax-paying, law-abiding motherfucking citizens, gathered together to exercise their freedom and their freedom to assemble, and a bunch of badged, and that's a big one. That's a big one, okay? I'm not even going to get into that one. I'm going to have to create a video for that one, because there's so much involved with it. It's not cut and dry. It's not defund the police. No, you guys have no idea the repercussions that would happen if we did that. For one, it's a part of our economy, people's jobs, a lot of people's jobs, a lot of people in every city, every town, every township, what is the other one? I can't think of it. Anyway, any and every small town across America employs people for that position. In 90%, probably not, I'd say it's more than that. 98, 99, 99.5% of the places across the country, it's not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. I will leave you with this. I don't know who's watching. I don't know who's paying attention. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. But please think critically, because it's never been more important, ever. Never been more important than it is right now for us to understand what and who we are, what this place is, and what the actual God-given rights actually are. Okay? And a bunch of grimy, lower than pond scum fucks in three-piece suits in other places that make arbitrary laws and rules for the rest of us do not run my life. You can institute whatever the fuck you want to. You can't say Friday on a Tuesday. That's cool. I'm gonna say it all fucking day anyway. Lock me up for it. I don't care. Don't care. You cannot suppress truth forever. It's not possible. Not possible. Ask my ex-wife. She'll tell you. Doesn't matter how good you are, the truth will come out. It always will. Always. That's like trying to beat Mother Nature. You can't do it. You can hold it back for a little while, but you're never going to stop it. Never going to stop it. Okay. The one thing that I want everyone to simmer on for a little while is every time I turn on a mainstream syndicate program, I am seeing, actually, I've been seeing it for years. Ask my brother, ask some of my friends. I've said it, I've stated it. I have stated it. Look, pay attention. Watch these commercials. Watch these movies. Watch these fucking TV programs. And they'll show you everything you need to know. That is what dictates society. Always has been. Well, not always, but ever since its inception. And look up television. Go to, shit. It would probably be the Library of Congress. I think you can go to their website and look up the patent for the television. And tell me that there is not some sinister shit behind that. Okay. I watch television. I don't watch it all the time. I only have a few shows that I like. And I used to like a whole bunch of them. But after finding out what I found out, you see right through it. I mean, after learning certain things and you watch your favorite show, you're like, my God, was I that dumb? Was I that gullible? Is it that easy to distract my alpha brainwaves? That's bad. That is terrible. Okay. But every time I do turn it on, they want me to not only feel guilt, but show it, prove it to another class in society. Okay? When you look at some of these historically Democrat-run cities and look at the shape they're in, why aren't those people, the ones that created the situation, made to feel that they should be ashamed of what they have allowed to happen? Okay, I've done some things I'm not proud of to score dope when I was younger, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Okay, but I never robbed anybody. I never held anybody up at gunpoint. I never, there's a lot of things I've never done. I would never cross that line to do. I would just go sit at home and ball up in a ball and feel like absolute shit until, the next score came through. I mean, that's how it went, and it's terrible, but I never used my own mistake as an excuse to get other people to feel bad for me, or to get other people to do shit for me for free because it was their system that got me, no. Okay, granted, they do have a fucked up system. I mean, it's beyond fucked up. The clinics and shit that they have to help the people is a fucking joke. It's a joke. I've had very few, I have had a couple, but very few doctors and support staff and counselors and all that shit. I've had very few people who actually knew what we were going through. Very few. And there's a lot of people in those, systems, in those job titles. We don't have people coming after them. No one's, this doctor is prescribing thousands upon thousands of these fentanyl patches or pills, whatever the fuck they are, is killing motherfuckers left and right. Thousands of people a year. No one's saying a word. Come on, people. Wake the fuck up. Wake up to the real danger. And it's not your neighbor who's not wearing a fucking mask. It's not your neighbor who doesn't want to get fucking poison injected into their body. Nope. Look further. Look north. Well, it depends on where you're at. For me, I have to look north. It's bad. It's fucked up. And I'm tired of being a part of their fucking system, being a pawn in their system. So that's why I've decided to do what I've decided to do. And it sucks. Oh, it sucks. I don't think... See, I had... What I've done, what I've had to do, because I was on so much medication, and it's a trap. It's a trap. It's designed that way. 100% it's designed that way. But they get you in, they get you on a dose, they, monitor you, or you still have any withdrawal symptoms, any of this, any of that, any of this, any of that. No, yes, yes, no, whatever. You get in there, you'll be golden for 6 months. You're good. Life has never been better. You got your medication, you see your doctor, everything's fucking good. Which, going to some of these places, some of these clinics will almost turn you into, it's kind of hard to describe, but in certain ways, it will turn you into another kind of criminal. It's fucked up. But when you go, just how I can't believe that we've let shit get so bad. I can't believe it. But I know why these places exist, because a healthy, virile, headstrong individual is bad for business. It's bad for business for them. So what do? You get the population. I guarantee you, probably 3 out of 5 people in America is addicted to something. It's probably more than that. Alcohol, tobacco, vaping, marijuana, pills, fucking Xanax. Take your pick. These guys, they know what they're doing. They've known what they were doing. I guarantee you. Okay. Last thing. This has gone on a little longer than I wanted it to, but it is what it is. Look up Dr. Sebi. S-E-B-I. Dr. Sebi, or Sebi. People pronounce it. Depends on where you're from, I guess. I'm pretty sure he was from Africa. Could have been Madagascar or something like that. Something really close to Africa. But Dr. Sebi, back in the 90s and early 2000s, was curing people of all kinds of shit. Curing them of AIDS, curing them of herpes, curing them of syphilis, cancer. I mean, he was doing it all natural. All natural. So he's got a target on his back. A big target on his back. We don't have a health care system. We have a death care system. Okay? Keep that in mind. These motherfuckers are not in the business of keeping us healthy. They are in the business of keeping us sick, weak, and in need. That's what the game is. But the Supreme Court wants to bury Dr. Sebi. Bury him. They don't want the rest of the world to ever know that man existed. They take him to court here in America. The court proceedings, the minutes or the transcripts from those court proceedings are nowhere to be found. Should be public knowledge, but it's not. It's nowhere to be found. Why is that? Not only can you not find any of the transcripts, but Dr. Sebi walked. He walked out a free man. He beat the case. So there must have been something that he was doing right. And he had the proof to back it up. And it wasn't long after that, Dr. Sebi was dead. Then you got people like Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. May he rest in peace. He was doing God's work, and he was taken out for it. Nipsey Hussle knew what was going on. Nipsey Hussle and his team, they were uncovering some shit, and they were pissing off the wrong people. And he paid the price for it. And look at what they did. They said, oh, Nipsey Hussle, just another victim of gang violence. They blamed you guys for that. They blamed y'all. They said y'all did that. Come on now. Why is your anger directed at people that you don't have a beef with? Wake up. Please wake up before we have incidents that none of us want. None of us. Trust me. None of us want that. We'll do it. I'll be the first motherfucker on the front line, but I don't want to. And lastly, I will not be forced to do anything. Once I'm done with this and I go back to work, that's what you get from me. You get my tax income. You get my money. Other than that, you leave me the fuck alone. Or I've seen how y'all operate. We've seen it for decades. Look at Ruby Ridge. Look at Waco. I'm sure there's many, many more that didn't get the same kind of press coverage that those two did. You think they're doing all of this shit for you? It's a sad day. Sad day in this country. People have got this sense of entitlement that they deserve so much. Motherfucker, what have you worked for? What have you done? Show me. Show me. I should have been born in Missouri. Fucking show me, motherfucker. Show me. Because all I'm seeing is dilapidated cities and unwarranted fucking negative goddamn energy thrown in our direction. And it's not right. And it's going to come to a head. I don't know. That's just it. That's just it. That's all of it. But I'm hanging in there. It is. Anyone who's gone through this shit, you know. All that stretching and yawning don't mean shit. It helps in that instant, but then it's gone. You gotta wait another 30 minutes before you can do it again. It sucks. I don't know, but love one another, take care of one another, and do your fucking homework, please. Wake up and smell the motherfucking roses because they're dying. The roses are dying. They've put out a poison and the roses are fucking dying. There is no coffee to smell when you get up. They fucked all that up too. So it's time to get up, realize what and who you are and what you're capable of, and we need to start putting our foot down. That's it. One love, everybody. One love.